You're welcome in Lowkey Studio. Everything is on low key. Here we actually discussing on friends film project, and we actually break it down. And am I explain it right? No, fuck. Should take this one. I don't know what I mean.
It's all good because
This
we're
is the part of-
freestyling.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way.
Oh, by the way, that Tonga is right behind the camera. Yeah. And this after is the ease. What? Did you see this?
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, we don't put it just for stage. We
Yeah.
didn't take it from somewhere. This is a real one, and you can see the ones are all three. And I heard that these days they actually, when I had the fourth one, for the most stupid dude on set. That will be another category. Oh, anyway, not talking about it. Let's talk about that.
But this whole idea is just basically we reacting to the work that we've done before and talking about what it took on set, what kind of hurdles we had to jump up, hoops and whatever, something funny, something not funny, and just all of it. We talk about it, we laugh, we cry, and we enjoy what we want to watch. So what we're gonna watch pretty soon is a commercial that I did for a brand in Congo called Simba New. I don't even know if I could say the name out loud, but
No, please. On commercial purpose, don't say the name. We got too big.
That commercial was what's the word I'm looking for? Interesting, to say the least. Interesting.
By the way, what happened in the commercial? Like, what was in production itself?
Okay, so the production started up, first of all, very simple, and the idea was straightforward. The client loved the idea, everything was happening perfectly. We did, during the casting, the client chose one particular actress to play a certain role, and the client fired that actress the day of shooting.
Was the guy eating on the
I'm not sure. So the day of shooting, everybody, the gear, everybody was on set and everything was ready to go. We just didn't have our main character. So that's from the drama started out there. And that was the first time I have shot or worked on set for 26 hours straight.
That sounds like. Wait a minute.
Get that one.
That sounds like Nollywood, I know. Where every day is a miracle. Tell me more.
If you're shooting here, you just have everything you need. But in the DRC, I believe that also in Nigeria and Kenya, I know that the struggle is quite hard.
At the end of the day, independent filmmaking is the best. But as filmmakers, we're always trying to find some budget. And one of the places where you can find budgets is through commercials. And there are good and fast stories to tell. For me, the way I look at commercials, it's just like short films, but for somebody else's perspective or brand or whatever. So I enjoy doing commercials, except when everything goes wrong. Because, we all know on set, something will always go wrong somehow. It doesn't matter how you plan. We were doing live sound, and then it started raining, and we ran out of electricity, and then the generator stopped working, and we had two kids in it. They had to go to school, so they left. It was everything. It was just bad after bad after bad, and finally managed to pull it off in the end of the day. And then hopefully we get to enjoy that part.
I was privileged to work on Nollywood TV commercial. I think there's a politics involved where everybody wants to say something and nobody wants to say anything. Where in a situation like that, the people with the money, the people with the authority want to control the creative input, forgetting to respect the directors and the producers that make things work. So in that situation, it's difficult to create where you're trying to please 4, 5, 6 people at the same time. and that drains so much energy. Creative input will just go flat. But what I'm suggesting, or what I'm inputting on that, is always be open to adjust, to adapt to the madness. I mean, shooting in Cape Town, where things are a little bit organized, in Hollywood things are a little bit organized. You from the onset, you know the concept, the mood board is there, and after that, nobody come to talk crap. But jump into a place where these guys, they don't understand filmmaking. Everybody want to be a boss. And
Just to add up on everything that you guys were saying, I think the difficulty with when you're shooting commercials and client is that most, because I also have a background in marketing, right? So the agency and the client sit on opposite side of the spectrum. So they look at each other as opponent as opposed to a part of one team. So that is the big issue. And to bridge that gap, well, once you can, if you can work with good people who understand that the dynamic, then at that point on, it becomes a lot easier and a lot simpler. But yeah, let's watch this and see what we got.
Robin Latte, je vous prépare quelque chose. En 5 minutes, tout sera prêt. Allez, venez voir.
And
That's really good, right?
how many crew and cast was involved in this?
in terms of crew, I probably had 7 people, and the cast were 4. So the 2 kids, obviously a lady, and then an extra. And then, but from the client's perspective and the agency, there was about 16 people. So
That's a really it's a huge crew, right?
yeah, well, so you had all these people that had the possibility of going away and coming back after this, but one of the brand manager was on set with me. Obviously, came a bit late, and then he wanted to change so many things, so he was on set all night until the very next day. And the crew had no choice but to stay. I couldn't even make money off of this because I had to pay people who I kept working for 26 hours straight.
Let me ask you. Let me just jump in quick. So, how do you do the payment there? I know that for a fact in Nigeria, you guys you're doing upfront. So how do you manage to get the guys you pay upfront to stay on set if they decide like, okay, you know what, this is too much, I'm going. I've seen someone just walk away from the set and go.
I think Nollywood is a guerrilla shoot. If you sign for it, you die with it. So if you say like 12, you don't know, just you're booked for the day. Whenever it ends, that's your pay. But the good thing is the tenacity of people to persevere, because you're as good as your last project. If you fuck it up, you're not gonna get anywhere the next day. So sometimes it sounds like abuse, but sometimes people who are hungry, they hang in there. But it's not the right way to go. I mean, I don't know how you handle that over time.
With me, I wouldn't shoot anybody. I wouldn't pay anybody up front. It doesn't matter if you the best. What you just came straight from heaven to do that. I don't, because I mean, the client doesn't really pay me up front. So the thing is, I get a certain deposit from the client. As soon as I'm done shooting everything, then I can pay everybody. Like we're done shooting. There's literally, and in my contract, because sometimes you get reshoot even on commercial, because the client want this, the data change their mind, especially. In the Congo, for example, Nigeria too, sometimes Angola, Ivory Coast, you get those stuff. I've even had that here in South Africa where, no, but this shot this, we could see something red in the frame and our brand is yellow, so we don't want that. And then you reshoot that part. So if you pay people, I pay you. We have a contract for a project. Once the project is done, your contract says you have your money and boom, boom, boom. And then at the end of the day, that's how I choose to do it, because I've been in a situation where you pay people, you have to do a reshoot, and everybody's like, I don't even know you. Right? So that's not what you want.
Yo, that's tough one, eh? Well, there you have it. This is Lowkey Studio and everything on Lowkey. We are on the side which we call the post-production facility. This table here is where the magic happening,
Yeah.
post-production. And we do color grading, and we do sound mixing, and we create sounds as well. We do also recording inside here. And on the other side, it's white. And what do you call this cave? Infinity cave, right? We have those infinity caves. You can even come here and rent the space, do your work. And we have a lot of people came through and just do a recording for small commercials, music video we shot here, and even TV shows and all that. So it's happening here at Lowkey Studio. And it's all black on, right?
What about the click on the button below?
The what? The click. Oh, you. Hey, let me. Dude, I don't know about those clicks, but let me just say, you don't have to click, my friend. Just come here. Don't click that shit. Come here. I don't want. I will know.
Subscribe. No subscribe.
No subscription. The subscription is you to come here to the Lowkey Studio. When you just go on Instagram, you just go. It's Lowkey Studios. And CPT, we are in Cape Town and just above Table Mountain, and you will see the old magic. We are a sister house of Black Filmmakers Film Festival, which we all funded that shit, and soon is also coming up again.
Yes, sir.
And much love to everyone. I forgot something. I don't know this thing. They say you need to introduce yourself, and I see the comment below there.
They say.
You did?
But I did. Emmanuel Mbemba,
What you do exactly?
director, also produce. I also write, and I'm a founder of a production company called Akili Films.
No way,
And Akili, film made intelligently. I'm known by a lot of people in these streets as Black Jesus. So when you see me in the streets, you say Black Jesus.
I know about it. Shit, dude. Is the client to give you a job? The client to be like, I'm giving a Black Jesus a job. You're gonna fight with the client. You need to be like, I'm Nelson. There's like, oh, it's close to Mandela.
Just Nelson. Just Nelson.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, Nelson is more like he's your chains. This big. Everyone's seeing us from Congo, Nigeria, Tanzania, Kenya, and Mombasa.